music's a little loud. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Or it's just gonna stay like that. Okay. That's neat. We have the turn down the volume. Okay, yeah, hold on. I don't know how to turn down the volume. That's the fucking thing. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. It says I muted it, but it's not muting. So I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to fix that. Holy shit. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Nope. Turn it down. Nope. See, it says it's muted. It says it's muting, but it's not. So that's cool. It says it's muted, says everything's going, but that's not. Oh, it's not loud? See, it says it's super loud, but it's not. But it's okay. Never mind. It might be loud. I'm trying not to like. Yeah, see, I'm trying to turn it down. I just can't. I can't fucking.
Live
how the
from the
fuck
Volta pitch
do I
here
get
at
this
EA
to turn
Play.
it down?
Now, I had a blast
Oh
actually
my
hosting a
God.
FIFA Ultimate Team Champions Cup a few weeks back, but that
That's
was FIFA 19. So today we're here to talk about FIFA 20. Now, if you caught the brand new trailer that dropped this morning, you already know that Volta Football is a new way to play, returning
I turned the
football
volume down
to the street.
on the
FIFA
Here,
to the
hold on.
streets. You like that?
See if
All
I
right,
can
now, for
fix
those of you
this.
who missed it, let's take
See
a
if
look.
I
Give me a
can,
pass.
Nice. Okay, edit. No, edit. Let's get rid of that real quick. Okay, so that's gone. That's good. So now you're not dying. Add a website. Does this help?
The whole universe is coming to our event.
No, it does
For real?
not. Okay, let's just get rid of that, yeah? Good lord. Good god, what is happening, dude? Because, okay, so the volume's bad just because it's not... Like, I can't just mute it. That's the thing. Like, I can't just mute... Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That's cool. Here. We can just do this. I won't be able to see you guys talk, but this'll work. This'll work. We can just do this. Yeah? Yeah. That works. That works. We can just do that. We can do that. Yeah. Okay, that works. I won't be able to see you guys talk. You can see me talking? Yes. Yes, you can. You can see me talking a little bit. That's fine. I wonder if I can turn this up a little bit. Ah, it's whatever.
And Manchester United and England legend Rio Ferdinand to talk about.
Okay, tell me how that is.
Street football.
Tell me what that sound volume is.
Here in London, your hometown, cage football, street football.
Because it seems good to me.
Memories and experiences.
Too quiet?
Did you play a lot of it?
Like, this was where I grew up. This is exactly what I've done day in,
How's
day
that?
out. In there, the ball never goes out of play. Physically, it's demanding. You're forced to almost have a personality and show a personality in there. Do you know what I mean? The
There's
demands.
definitely no hiding in there, is
No,
there?
you can't hide in there.
So I used to
How's
play
that?
in the street with all the boys, and it was kind of the same. You know, we'd learn how to bounce it off the curb and use the walls on people's houses as another player. What was it for you that made you want to bring it even into the game?
Still quiet.
It's a return to street football for the FIFA franchise, and we're really excited about being able to, be in places like this, where it's rooted in the real people, the real places. Authenticity, creativity, culture are all things that I wanted to bring to Volta.
Look at that guy's footwork.
Yeah, the footwork is amazing. That's what you can do in Volta, though. So that's part of the detail in the gameplay. So you can do like all these mad tricks like this. Well, just being able to be really skillful with the ball at your feet. Whether it's a classic futsal drag or being able to play it off the wall with yourself to beat your opponent, or flick it up over your head to create space for on goal. Can you use that with the players from like the professional teams? Absolutely. So obviously with it being FIFA, we want to make sure that authenticity is at the forefront. And so you can play with or against the real players, all the licensed players that we have, all the licensed clubs. You can imagine playing Chelsea versus Spurs in this London cage.
Man United versus Liverpool.
Man United versus Liverpool. Physical and technical, it's mad. I've played on loads of different places. Where is there to play on the game? So obviously with Volta, it's the world's game, and there's so many locations that you can play with, from a rooftop in Tokyo to a London cage like this, or even an underpass in Amsterdam. So we want to make sure that what we're building is real to the space, real to the people.
Yeah, I would agree. I don't give a shit about FIFA Street if it means we can have good gameplay.
And I played a bit of soccer there, I've never played it there before. The pitches are a lot nicer than when I grew up playing in Liverpool. What about you, Rio?
Maybe in a favela in Brazil. I went to the World Cup in Brazil. My first one I did as a pundit. I managed to go into the favelas and have a little look. It was crazy, man. And amongst that was just like a pitch in the middle of it, in a cage. A bit like here, but it's just different setting. Right. What type of football were you playing? We played whoever was there. So you just play with the numbers you've got. If there was 3v3, fine. If it was 5-a-sides, no problem. Yeah. So what's great is
good OP players
being able to play 3v3, 4v4, 5v5.
Gameplay improving? Yeah, I don't know about that one, man. We have to see. Because FIFA 17, it was like, it's not good. Then it was FIFA 18, we're like, oh wow, this is worse. It'll get better from here. FIFA 19, it got worse.
But also in the game style. You can treat the wall like your teammate, passing to yourself, or you can be really skillful with the ball, like these guys are being. Volta football is such a diverse game, and for millions of people around the world, streets is their stadium. So for you guys, what are some of the fundamental things that you take away from the streets, and what translates to the stadiums? Small-sided games, 3 versus 3, 5-a-sides. I grew up in this environment. I think it enables you definitely to be able to deal with people 1v1, because in a game in a stadium, in front of thousands and thousands of people, you're going to have to deal with someone 1v1 like this, with bigger spaces. So getting used to that in this type of environment is, I think, for a young player, is key.
Having a personality, not being afraid to try something new here. And obviously, eventually you can go and put it onto the big stage. So I think this is you go and express yourself.
I think definitely the word, that key word, express. If you can express yourself, you see the best in everyone. I think individually, as a team. Street football
is this really... I feel like they're just gonna they're just gonna implement this, because people have been wanting this for the longest fucking time, right? People have been wanting this type of game mode for so fucking long, so they're gonna implement it, and then that's gonna be it. And then that's literally just gonna be it. There's gonna be nothing else. There's gonna be which, I mean, is fine. If the gameplay is good, fine. I don't give a shit.
That's one of the biggest innovations. You can play male or female, and they play with each other as well, and that's an important part of what we're building. When you go and play in there, not everyone turns up in a pair of shorts, boots. Can we have jeans, cut-downs that I've got, or you can have t-shirts and shorts, or you can have jeans and long sleeves. Again, a big thing for us is being able to establish the culture that is street football through clothing, through how you look, your personal style. You can have short hair, long hair. You can have tattoos, no tattoos. You can play with trainers. Okay. A lot of the time as well is it's not only you want to look good, you want to feel good, play good. Yeah. In some of it's superstition, it's all of that all in one. If you can get that into a game and transfer that and translate that into the cage, you got it made. That's a big part of Volta football, just being able to represent the people as they are. We want it to be authentic, we want it to be diverse. You know, we want it to be cultural and creative, and a lot of that is, you know, how you equip yourself and how you carry yourself and how you represent yourself in the game.
Guaranteed career mode with this shit.
Jeff, thank you so much. Rio, it's been a pleasure.
Oh, God.
So I'll see you in the cage.
Well, there you have it.
I don't... I just want, yeah, I want career mode to be good again.
Get my hands on it later this summer, but to talk to us about the exciting new gameplay updates and innovations that are going to be coming to FIFA 20, we have FIFA lead gameplay producer Sam Rivera here standing by. Sam, welcome.
Thanks, Alex. It's great.
Let's give it up. Give it up for Sam.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, let's hear this.
All right. Pleasure to have you here, my friend. Now, here's the deal. I knew this coming into this. When they asked me to do this gig, I was like, listen, this is going to be a tricky one, right? Because FIFA has a very passionate community. I know this. I experienced this firsthand when I hosted that FUT Champions Cup. And you and I, we talked a lot about how important it's been for you to engage with the audience, with the fans, with the community on FIFA 20's development. So why don't we dive into that? Tell me about that process and how the community played a role in making this game a reality for you all.
Absolutely. Community feedback is a big deal for us. The combination of community feedback and football itself is what inspires us every year to keep innovating and to create the most authentic and fun experience we can. And we know we have a big community, so this year we actually talked to over 3,000 players, from pro players to new players, casual players, hardcore players. And because we know this is a two-way conversation, we released an important pitch notes article at the end of May where we explain a little bit more about how we approach community feedback. So we listen to things like shooting inconsistencies or AI defending, and this feedback, together with our drive to create a more authentic football experience, led us to develop a new feature set that comes together as football intelligence.
Okay. All right. So catchphrases are all well and good, right? But let's dive into this, right? Because I want to be able to dive deeper.
Yeah. What does
all
this
this means for the player? What does football intelligence mean for the folks that are going to be playing in a few months?
Sure. Football intelligence is a combination of features that improve the three main components of the match: on the ball, off the ball, and the ball itself. And this year we're innovating in those three areas. On the ball, we're enhancing the one-on-one moments by giving you new attacking and defending tools. Off the ball, with a re-architected game flow, we're giving players more time and space on the ball. And for the ball itself, we have a brand new ball physics system that elevates the authenticity on every touch.
Okay, so you mentioned off the ball first. That's something that, you know, I'm assuming you're talking about computer-controlled players there. And this is a big topic within the community.
I know.
How those players interact with you when you're playing the game. So, yeah, I mean, what is off the ball? What does that mean for us?
Yes, so off the ball, if there's something that is really going to change how the game plays, is the re-architected game flow. This new game flow was designed to give more time and space to the dribbler and create more one-on-ones. A one-on-one is one of the most interesting parts of football to watch or to play if you actually play the sport. And in FIFA, it's going to be the time where user skill is going to make a difference. And while we're creating more one-on-ones, we're also encouraging more user control defending. And we are reducing the amount of AI defensive support that you get from your teammates.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you really want to like influence the player to be engaged in that process. And I know it seems like we're kind of just like throwing questions out here, but you know, because I'm curious, I'm really interested, right? When I have a controller in my hand, you know, what does this feel like? You know, what extra space is being created with this more player-controlled approach?
Yes, first of all, the re-architected game flow allows us to encourage smart technical build-up based on skill. So when you score a goal, you feel like you really worked for it. And because you mentioned space, spacing is actually one of the biggest benefits of this system. You will see how your teammates spread around the pitch in a more authentic way, allowing you to read the game better.
That wasn't that good of a goal.
New ways
that wasn't that good of a goal.
Create your own scoring chances.
Come on.
And visually, just
That's
the game
not
looks
a good
much
goal.
more like real football.
Yeah. So my AI teammates are going to be way more helpful for me because Lord knows I need that. All right. Which I think, you know, a lot of us feel the struggle there.
No,
But
absolutely
now,
not.
what about the player, me, right? As I'm playing this game, what new tools do I have that I can put out there on the pitch?
Yes, so football is all about the decisive moments on the ball. And now that we're encouraging those moments, we're also giving players the tools to make sure those moments are in their control.
Okay.
So there's 4 features that I want to talk about: composed finishing, strafe dribbling, control tackling, and the new penalty kicks and free kicks.
All right, so 4 big topics.
Yeah.
Let's just dive into this. Composed finishing. What do you mean by that?
Okay.
Sure. We received feedback from the community regarding the difficulty to finish in front of goal.
Yes.
Okay.
So in FIFA 20, with the new composed finishing, you're going to experience more clinical and consistent shooting when you're in a one-on-one with the keeper, for
Okay.
example. And if you try a more difficult shot,
Okay.
let's say a volley from
Okay.
outside of the box,
Okay.
then you're going to have more chances to miss. So overall, we are improving the fundamentals of shooting to provide a more authentic experience. And we also listen to feedback about time finishing, and we are very confident that the changes that I just mentioned to the fundamentals of shooting,
You mentioned
in addition to some tweaks that we're doing to the actual time finishing mechanic, are going to give you a more satisfying shooting experience, whether you time your shot or not. We are actually
Shouldn't
just
have to
releasing
take
another
another game.
Pitch Notes article about this topic. If you want to know more information, you can check it online.
Okay, so a whole topic just on this
Just on
alone, which is very dedicated there. Now, you also mentioned another attacking tool, which was strafe dribbling.
Yeah.
So how is this now going to play
It's
a
gonna be
role in how I
overpowered or
play?
broken.
Yeah, good question. So we are reinventing the strafe dribbling
bad.
mechanic.
One of the two.
This tool adds more dimension in attack, giving you more control, more precise and agile control of the ball when dribbling. And I would say this tool is great to lure your opponent in, and then when he's getting closer, use your player's agility, speed, and skill to beat that defender.
So if it wasn't any indication, though, you know, I'm going to be on defense quite a bit. So
We'll see.
Because of that, as a defender now,
Yeah.
we're continuing to just run through these tools, these new gameplay additions that are coming to it. What about on the defensive front?
Yes, to counter the attacking tools, we also need to bring some innovation into defending. The new control tackling system, which uses the sophistication from the active touch system from last year, is going to improve your player's tackling ability to ensure you win possession back more often than ever when you tackle in the right context.
Okay, and then the most intense, nerve-wracking moment
Feel-
in any game.
feel like
of
you
FIFA
shouldn't really
we've
have
ever
to
run.
do that.
This is an everyday thing for us. Penalty kicks.
Yes.
What changes are you making to penalty kicks?
We have brand new penalty kicks and free kick systems.
Okay.
So first of all, the aiming mechanics are completely different and more accessible. But obviously, we're keeping some elements of
No.
skill in there to make sure there's enough depth in the mechanics for those that want
What
to be
is
masters
that?
on those systems. And for example, in
What?
free kicks, you're gonna have full control of the spin that you apply to the ball, and that's gonna create your trajectory. So you can do side spin, top spin, no spin, or a combination of them, and that's gonna be based on how you swing your right stick. And then you will see the trajectory, so you can go around the wall, you can go over the wall, you can do a knuckle shot, for example. Ultimately, these systems are more they're more fun, but you have more control, so that you feel like it's more rewarding. And you swing your right stick, and then you see the trajectory being created, and that's the cool part.
So, you know, for like us FPS gamers out there, maybe that's something that I can actually be good at, you know,
Yeah,
like
exactly
with the right stick. That's awesome. All right, so on the ball, talked off the ball, but the ball. That is
There's literally no need for that.
the beautiful game. So
No need for that
what's
whatsoever.
new with the ball?
We have a brand new ball physics system, and the ball is at the center of every match. And the innovation that we're bringing to the ball this year just gives you a more authentic experience in general.
Yeah.
So we rewrote how the ball behaves on every player contact, on every bounce, on every interaction, and how spin affects the trajectory of a shot, pass, or cross. So what you will see is more realistic player deflections, more realistic bounces, and if you do a shot, let's say a finesse shot, you will see maybe more curve. If you do a lace shot, you will see a dipping trajectory, a rising trajectory. There's more variety in general. So the entire FIFA experience feels fresh because of this
Yeah.
new ball physics system.
Trying to get that ball to
I mean-
bounce in fun ways is going to create some interesting moments,
Exactly.
especially for a lot of our top players out there. Now, I know that a lot of fans, I'm sure, are going to be very excited to try out these new features. And since you have the eyes and ears of a ton of FIFA fans right now, floor is yours. Anything
Like,
else you want to
okay,
say?
make it more realistic.
Yeah, so the features that I just
Whatever.
talked about are very important, but there are many other changes that we're doing
But-
in FIFA 20, and a lot of them are based on community feedback. One of them is pace. We know that sometimes slower defenders can catch up with faster dribblers, so we're tweaking pace in FIFA 20. It doesn't mean that the entire game is going to be based on player speed, but it just means that player physical attributes are going to be slightly more important. We're doing something very similar for strength. And finally, for those players that have mastered the skill moves, we're
Okay.
obviously tuning some of them. Let's say La Croqueta. We're
No.
adding new ones. Or
No.
if you like
Shut
to
up.
chain
Let's
multiple
not
skill
put that
moves in a
down.
row, then you will get a more realistic outcome. We're working on those.
So you're
details
telling me
right
that Tex can't like bust out like
now.
3 elastic moves at the same time?
We'll
or-
see, but you will see new behaviors there.
Tex will still find a way. Tex will still find a way. Well, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Now, when can players get their hands on FIFA 20?
So it's gonna be September 27th.
Okay.
And there's some good news. If you have EA Access, you're subscribed to EA Access, you can get hands-on September 19th.
Wow. Okay. And then, of course, EA Access coming to PS4.
Exactly, that's good news. So PS4 fans will also be able to play FIFA September 19th.
All right. Look at that there. And, of course, all those details can be found online, so don't forget about that. It is a hot day out here. We've been talking FIFA. I've been having a blast. And Sam, thank you so much, man.
thank
Guys, give it
you.
up for Sam Rivera.
Career
once
mode.
again.
Thank you.
Awesome stuff. Now, don't forget, if you're in LA, come down to EA Play, try out FIFA 20 for yourself, or come watch some great street football competition at our custom Volta pitch. Keep an eye out because the FIFA team has a lot more to come between now and September. They'll be posting deep dives on the Pitch Notes platform. You get more info on gameplay, career mode, pro clubs, Volta, and because we all know you want to talk about it, FIFA Ultimate Team. So keep an eye out for those. I'm Golden Boy. Thank you so much for watching. See you later.
You gotta wait for that? Fuck! Yeah, that was... that was not a lot, was it? Okay. Let's go to the website, yeah. Online career mode, 100%. There definitely needs to be an online career mode. Just FIFA Street. Okay, gameplay. Okay. Let's go through these, yeah? Let's go through these. Okay, football intelligence, complete, gameplay, resync, unlocks the deep, okay, authentic game flow, enhanced ball physics, okay. Okay. Authentic, real quick, just make sure. You can hear me? Good. Okay, good. Okay. Authentic game flow gives AI controlled players an increased understanding of time, space, position on the pitch. Place more emphasis on user controlled play through dynamic 1v1s, enhanced AI defending and natural player motion. You think to update faces? I mean, they usually do. They always try to get shit done like that. Although they always forget a lot too. Dynamic 1v1. So, built using the game tempo from the world's best leagues, and overhaul game flow offers more true-to-life spacing and pace of play, resulting in more 1v1 opportunities, putting emphasis on user-controlled decisive moments. Okay. Well, I never really thought that more 1v1s, I guess, was an issue. Like, resulting in more 1v1 opportunities. If that means, like, you're being rewarded for... I think that's what they're trying to get at. Resulting in more 1v1 opportunities, meaning you're being rewarded for user-controlled moments here. I think that's what that means. Is Ultimate Team FIFA Street, or is it FIFA Street? Oh, it's a different thing. FIFA Street's a different thing. It's different. I think they're saying you'll be rewarded for 1v1 opportunities through more user-controlled decisions. Now, hopefully, that also means that 1v1s are better. I think they mentioned that. I think they mentioned, like, it was going to be better. So I think that's good. Yeah, defending. Overall, positioning and tackling system creates an environment for AI to better complement the user-controlled player. AI will offer intelligent defensive support while rewarding and advantaging user defending. Good. Now, it'll be interesting because we have to see what that, not necessarily what that means, but how they're trying to balance that. They have to find the balance between something being authentic versus kind of arcadey, right? Because it's a video game, right? They need to limit RNG as much as possible. So, what do you think about the pens? I'm not a fan of the pens. Like I don't know. I don't know. Like that's something I have to try out myself because that's fucking weird, dude. The free kicks I hate. I don't like that. I don't like the free kick. The penalties are different because penalties are something that is supposed to be easy. Wait, is this still FIFA? Or is this just...
Fucking great. So I understand you are a massive fan of FIFA.
Well, I'm not a FIFA fan. FIFA is my full-time job, and then I do other things to sustain the habits. That's
Okay.
pretty much me.
Interesting.
Yeah, when
Like,
you
you're on
when
TV
you
like
really
every
play
day.
FIFA, you don't say that you're a fan. That's
Yeah.
just what you do.
That's fair.
Like Raheem Sterling is not a fan of Manchester City. He plays for the team. I play FIFA professionally. That's what I do.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my job.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. It's kind of crazy for a guy who hosts a show called The Daily Show that you play FIFA on the daily, and yet you have to work, and yet that's like full.
Well, luckily there's nights. There's nighttime as well.
Okay, let's just mute that because I feel like that's not going to be anything. Natural player motion, locomotion, positioning innovations, AI players move in a more natural and composed fashion than ever before. If that means that they're trying to make it so there's no emphasis on touches, so that the gameplay is smoother and all that shit, then that's good. It depends, though. I think, is that it? Okay, no. Okay, decisive moments. Okay. You have more control over the moments that determine the outcome of a match. Composed finishing. Okay. Strafe dribbling. The new strafe dribble mechanic adds more dimension to attacking options. So it's just a new dribbling thing. Like, I feel as though, like, anytime they add, like, a new dribbling thing, or a new tackling thing, or a new shooting, like, whatever it is, whatever they implement, it's always either completely overpowered and broken, or completely useless and no one ever uses it. It's like one of the two. So this, I feel like, is going to be the exact same thing. Although, hopefully, see, for me, the strafe dribbling, I guess it would depend on... You know what? This is actually... This might be something that's a little bit different. Because the strafe dribbling, you're actually luring someone in. Right? You are luring someone in. You're trying to get someone to come to you. Whereas... for La Croqueta, for example, you're going to someone else. So that could be a little bit different. That could be okay, maybe. Active touch system, using control defending is advantage and rewarded through a variety of new tackle animations, clearing the tackle, higher likelihood of retaining possession of the ball. Okay. We'll see how that goes. I don't believe in that, but we'll see how that goes. That's good that they're addressing it. System refresh gives deeper options for aiming direct free kicks and penalties, and introduces more skill-based mechanics for ball striking that are more rewarding than ever. I hope that means that anytime you get a free kick, you can't just bang it in top bins. I hope that's what that means, right? I don't want to get... What, isn't James Madison like a good free kick taker? I don't want someone with like a 79, 80, 81 rated James Madison in their starter team get a free kick, and every single time they bang it in for a goal. I don't need that. I don't think they really needed to adjust that, honestly. The penalties are a little different. I genuinely have no idea what to do with that. What to think about that. That's something I have to personally try myself. Composed finishing and overhauling the fundamentals of shooting will give you more consistent clinical finishing, creating a more True to life shooting experience that better rewards authentic finishing and offers risk reward more difficult. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So they're creating more 1v1s, and then you're supposed to be able to put them away. Meaning, if you take the necessary touches, you do everything that's supposed to be good, you finish it. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully that's true. Ball physics, I mean, that probably it's gonna adjust a little bit. That's not really that big of a deal. Football informed motion, overhaul motion system introduces more authentic ball spins, bounces that play out more realism. It's whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Shot trajectories with the new ball motion, dipping shots, knuckleballs, swerve set piece. That one's just not really anything that we need to really worry about, I feel like. So they address some things, which is good. Composed finishing, the tackling, the AI defending, how it's supposed to just complement rather than be extremely overpowered in the best way to defend. Having a more emphasis on user-controlled movements, both attacking and defending. That's good. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter what they add. Doesn't matter how many cool things that they do. FIFA Street, for example, that's cool. None of that shit matters at all if the gameplay is still going to be inconsistent. If the gameplay is still going to be bad. If the players still take those emphasis touches. Can you imagine in FIFA Street if the players take those emphasis touches? Right? Where you get the ball and they slowly turn around and putting so much emphasis on the ball. Can you imagine that? In a super fast-paced game like FIFA Street? There's no way. So that's great that they're addressing this. It's cool that they're adding some new stuff. They need to address the fact that gameplay is inconsistent. They need to address the fact and fix that inconsistent gameplay. If they don't do that, none of that shit matters. Simple as that. So honestly, I just wanted to stream just this one part. I mean, I know it's kind of just a short video, honestly, more than a stream. It's just a video. But yeah. Hopefully you guys appreciate you guys just like chilling with me. But yeah, this is more just like a video rather than anything else. But yeah, that's gonna be it. So peace.